we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator. Palmer, guys, let's get down to the field. The Cavaliers will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Florida State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. With the catch, it's White. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Noles will hustle to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the...
He'll try to take it back. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team. Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A strike downfield. Open field on the right. Touchdown, Noles! They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Castellanos. Snagged in the middle, it's Pittman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone.
Ernie on the Jets. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Seminoles in the hurry-up. How about this dude going off script for the Noles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is...
It's a running room. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Pulls it and fires to the left. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Morris. Got it in the middle, it's Ennis. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Cavaliers are rolling down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Ennis. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Cavaliers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. From the gun. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers! He'll pull it on the read. There he goes! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback, reading the deep.
It's a seam wide open. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble.
Oh, he wants it all. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And, man,
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Gets open down the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Quarterback making checks. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it! And he will score! Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Noles want to crank the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Going to sling it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Fires to the big fella. Wide open spaces. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Seminoles with the 1st and 10.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And in back-to-back plays, you understand full well why the DC talking to us this week was like, this guy's a handful. Like, he shows the ability to throw the ball, make a big play through the air. Then you're covering the throw game well. What happens? He pulls it down, makes the run. He's showing you a little bit of everything.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Lets it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And a big return. INT sets up the offense for this possession. Gives it on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They feed him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He's loose. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They want to throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, It's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. East Carolina rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Greenville. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. Never
Gonna take a shot at this DB. He's got it inside the 25. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Dropping back, it's Morris. Here comes the heat. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line is telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And the Cavaliers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Morris. Forced out of the pocket. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Cavaliers are on the move. The run from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Cavaliers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on a hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's White. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Well, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him. But they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got his man in the back of the end zone, but he was a little too far out of the back. It's incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. It's 4th and 15, but the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Noles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Going for 6. Touchdown, Knowles! Quick strike through. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Harris. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finding open areas. Oh, a lot of space. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Florida State. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. To the air, it's Morris. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown! The give on the option. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better, and you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give is to Williams. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Quarterback on the keeper. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. The Seminoles headed quickly to the line. Trying to do it on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, this guy hasn't quite put up Heisman numbers in this game, but in a moment where they need him the most, in the fourth quarter, look how strong he is running. Breaking tackle.
And he'll finish the run. And
Let's continue.
the Cavaliers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Couldn't find for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He'll pull it on the read.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Creates a little space. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
As sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or...
Oh, he's got some space. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Morris. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
All the way down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. A little release to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Keeps looking downfield. He
what are
gets
you?
the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw. It's Morris. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got him in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Gonna look downfield again. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though this team's going to be leaving here with an L.
He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. A long way to go for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big